Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to provide my one critique of Marvel Avengers, and the only way to provide this critique is to show you in a practical, slightly controlled environment. So what I've done here is I've clipped some gameplay of the combat for Natasha Romanoff because she does melee combat, so hand-to-hand and whatever, and some from Harley Quinn in Batman Arkham Knight, and I've kind of modified the audio layers to kind of match somewhat so that you guys can hear how the impact of hits register and which one is more satisfactory to you. Now, I'll tell you my judgment at the end, and I want you to tell me your judgment in the comment section. Perhaps this might be really petty, but I think this is very important in game design because we have a standard now in the industry. And yes, they're different games, but there is something that comes to mind when I hear both of them, and one of them is missing satisfaction. There's something about satisfaction when it comes to sound in video games. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play, some of the fight sequences. Now, keep in mind that Natasha Romanoff's will have soundtrack, which is the Avengers, and some background noise because a bunch of other Avengers are fighting and all that stuff. But just listen carefully to the impact of in regard to contact of the hits, okay? So here's Natasha Romanoff. Okay, so she takes that enemy down. Let's listen to it again. Okay, even the grapple is a little weak. It's like spaghetti. I mean, I'm not trying to be insulting. Just bear with me. Now listen to a slightly, let's listen to another one so you can maybe register that sound in your head and kind of get, what it's about. So she's going to attack this enemy NPC here. You hear it? It's like a weird thud. It's like somebody's hitting into like a stiff pillow. Now listen to Batman Arkham Knight. Listen to Harley Quinn's fight sequence here. Did you hear that last takedown? Did you hear each sound connect? Even the baseball bat that the enemy NPC was holding, when it fell, did you hear it? Listen again. Did you hear it? He's holding a baseball bat. When she kicks him, you even hear the baseball bat hit the ground. There's a lot of sound detail that the standard for superhero games has set. And I don't know, maybe because they're both different games, but I feel like in today's world, I mean, this game is 5 years old. Batman Arkham Knight. And to me, I think the sound is superior to this Avengers game. And I've said it before in one of my other videos. I did that on my other channel. When Thor was fighting, when, his hammer Mjolnir was hitting these mechanical robots that were metal, there was this really weird sound that I kept hearing going like, this is supposed to be Thor's hammer. It's supposed to have this satisfying impact in combat. And I don't think they've gotten it right here. In fact, if it's less than a month before this game comes out, I don't know how much they can do to run in all the sound files and improve them and test them in such a short period of time. That would be too much work, but I feel like it was a missed opportunity. But let's go ahead and listen to another set of clips so you don't think I'm being super petty. Listen to Natasha Romanoff again in another combat sequence and a takedown so that you guys can see the comparisons. That was a takedown. Did you hear that? It just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Now, check out another aspect of Batman Arkham Knight, an environment takedown, here in this clip. So let's see. Did you hear that? Listen. I mean, I don't know, man. There is just a big difference. When Harley goes into rage mode, she's blanked out. She's angry, and you can even hear the sound changes here. So let's check this out. even the gunshots in the background are all muffled. So if anybody in the sound design team of Marvel Avengers can go back and, I don't know how they're going to do. I don't know how they're going to map it. But I'm guessing perhaps Romanov, maybe Hawkeye, maybe Spider-Man, maybe Cap will all sound similar with their, hand-to-hand combat. And then their weapons will all have their own mapped files. I don't know how they do these things. But if they really want to sell this game to a broad audience, I think they need to work on the sound design, especially for the combat. Now, also, the reason I took out the sound from this Batman game is because Warner Brothers, all their soundtracks are all copywritten. So they'll claim every single thing. And it's like, well, whatever. But this is just one of my qualms. It's not going to stop me from playing the game. I just wanted to make a video showcasing my one critique so far. And I wanted to see if there's anybody that's on the same page. So am I being petty, or is there really a big significant difference that may be turning some people off, maybe subliminally, and they don't even know that this is kind of the biggest turnoff for them and they're not seeing it? I'm willing to kind of look over it, but at the same time, I do understand that there are better, sound designs in the industry. So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. I guess that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching the video. Peace.